Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Coping with Life. I'm your host, as always, Scott. Now, I hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. Even if you're listening to this on a Wednesday, it's still Saturday. So, I hope you're doing well. And keep on chasing your dreams. Keep on keeping on, no matter where you are in the world. I love you. And I want to thank each and every one of you. I want to thank everyone who is telling people about my podcast, because I don't do it. Because hey, disabled and mentally ill, it's really hard to do self-promotion. Sometimes I don't feel that I deserve it. But I want to thank everybody who tells people to, hey, check this out. I appreciate you very much. And feel free to attempt to reach out. I am terrible at responding to emails and even checking emails, so I do apologize on that. But that I'm very upfront on that. I don't socialize very much. However, I'm trying new things. So I want to build people up, and I will do that later after what I want to talk about for today. This is going to be a week of ramble, but I'm proud of myself, actually. I actually did something yesterday, and I'm actually going to be doing something a little bit later today on Saturday. This is almost time for this podcast to go up. Going to go get some food, and then I have a few things that I'm going to be doing tonight, which I'm excited for, and I will be telling you. So let's talk about yesterday. Now, I like to talk about getting out of your comfort zone and, taking risks, trying new things. So I wasn't feeling too well on Thursday, so I went to bed a little bit early. I mean, I usually don't feel well anymore. And so I woke up about 8:20 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. And it was one of the few times where I actually checked my email. And there was an email. I don't remember the sender. I was like, okay, but it was like, hey Scott, we are doing the thing at 11 in the morning, and it's 8. The email was sent at like 7:57 in the morning, and it was one of those things where I'm just laying in bed reading this email, and I kind of already I know it sounds weird, but I kind of already made plans for myself to sit down and play a video game and try and get far into it, because I've been playing a video game that I've been playing a lot of. wanted to get farther in the game. It's called Ys, Y-S 8. But I read this email, and I'm like, you know what? I'm a proponent of, taking a risk, trying new things. And so I went, yes. And what it was like 20 other people. So it was a very small, special group of individuals who went to watch a public, well, it wasn't public, it was private, but it was a small group of people. I said that. Watching private training, not public, private training of the Portland Thorns, which is the female soccer team here in Portland, who they are facing Chelsea Football Club tonight. And in the third place match in the championship game is Monterey CF, and Monterey versus the Olympic Lyon. In the championship game, the World International Cup tournament thing, and it was kind of cool watching practice, and knowing how hard work that they're actually doing. It's actually for somebody who really doesn't follow soccer. I mentioned last year that I went to my first soccer game, which was Portland Thorns versus the North Carolina Courage. And that was amazing. I really enjoyed that. And I was uncomfortable, and it was different. But now, fast forward to a year later, just watching this there, and I will be honest, the Providence Park seating is, I mean, granted, but I'm a large fellow. It is not built for people who are 6'5" and wide. But the cup is actually called the WIACC, which is Women's International Champions Club, which is Monterey, Olympic Lionesses, Portland Thorns, and the Chelsea Football Club. So, and I got to meet 4 or 5 of the players after practice, one being Bella Bixby, who is the only one that I remember from the game I went to last year, because she was a goalie, and that was cool. I didn't really say much, but and it was fun. for somebody who is enjoying a new experience, and I know nothing about soccer, I still don't know anything about soccer. But today, I'm actually going to the third place game and the championship game. So that is going to be interesting. And I'm excited. And hopefully, I can talk about it more. But I'm really interested in just learning and I'm this is season 2 of Coping with Life. It's called Journey into the Unknown. Trying new things, taking risks, and I had a lot of fun. And just yesterday gave me a lot more insight to how hard these players are actually doing, and just how much hard work and effort goes into athletes. And that I think that's pretty cool. And that's just my point of view. I'm going to the games tonight, which I'm hoping I'm going to have fun. If not, you'll probably hear it in a few weeks. I don't know what I'm going to talk about next week, so it might be soccer part 2. But this is going to just be, a week of ramble. But yeah, it did take so much out of me. I think I overdid it. There was a lot of stairs, and it was a lot of walking, but it was worth it. And I was one of the few people who just was enjoying and I was blown away, confused, just but yeah, I've been playing Evade. Okay, I think that's everything that I did this past week. Wow, my mind went blank. But I hope so. Let's try and build people up, and let's help other people, as I like to do. I say this almost every week, but if you're struggling, or if you're in a place, or if somebody who's in a dark place, talk to them, lend an ear, try and help. Sometimes people aren't willing, or you may not understand, because everybody thinks differently, and a rift to some is catastrophic. Some, they don't care. But we just need to realize that people matter, and the highs and lows, best to lift people up, and sometimes people who may need a lot of help may not take that very well, because in their mind it's not their way of helping. And I don't got any information on that, because everybody is different. What helps me, and that's just what helps me of my way, of course. And it's not one size fit all. And that what makes mental illness and disabilities really hard. And I'm, nobody is built the same. No one's mind is the same. And just, it pains me, because I would love to help, a lot of suffering people, trying to help them, but it pains me that I can't. But I wish everybody the best, and I hope people get better, and I hope everybody can, live a cherished life, a great life, and, chase your dreams. Love life. Just have a good time, even though I'm honest. Most days I don't want to do anything. I don't have motivation. And I'm going to be honest. I'm very motivated today and yesterday for doing something that I didn't expect to do. So, am I better? No. Am I feeling great? No. But, I'm still going to attempt to try and experience relatively new things. And that's all that we can do. And I really want to help people just with the understanding, the knowledge, and know that you're not alone. That's all that I can do is, run this podcast of, my ups, my downs, me coping with life, because life likes to kick people like me down. And it's really hard to dig yourself out when people keep on kicking you down. it hurts because I hear it all the time. People in my own circle kick me and do a lot of things to, tell me that I'm the scum of the earth. One of the reasons that I really don't socialize, because words hurt, and I know that they're doing it to make them feel better, maybe. But I hear it all the time, and yet for the past year and a half, I've been able to stick with something that I'm passionate about. I'm going to be honest, not every week is easy. It's really hard to pull myself to basically hit the record button, and then pour my heart and soul. And there's good episodes, there's bad episodes, but they're me. Every week it's me. And I have vast ideas, but sometimes, sometimes there's things that I don't want to talk about, or things that my mind just is fixated on, or maybe I'm clouded and, I just don't know. It's not easy. The arguments within, the everything's my fault, that, things go wrong, it's my fault. Blame me for everything wrong in life. Because for some reason it's something to do with me, that things are wrong or not working, so blame me. And even if I didn't do it, I tend to say, oh, you can blame me. Because everybody else does. And, that negative thinking doesn't always help. But, that's for somebody who tries to be so positive. I have times where I can be a little negative. But sometimes, I don't deserve things. Things make me feel bad. Things that, I don't deserve. Things that, and people make it clear that, I shouldn't have things. But I do. And there's a lot of things that I would like in life. There's a lot of things that I'm trying to aim for. And I don't see realistically any of them are happening. But that is okay. Because me being positive and just, hey, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, okay. Because I got a lot of things that I have to deal with. And that's me. And I hope you live the best life you can. And I hope you get everything that you want, because you deserve it. No matter where you are in life, know that I love you. Know that I care about you. And each and every one of you are amazing. I care about all of you. 1,000,000,000%. I care about you. and I'm very grateful for everyone, and especially the people who tell people about me. I greatly appreciate, and I'm taking back most days. So I will leave you to your Saturday, even if this is a Wednesday. It's Saturday. Be safe out there, please. If you haven't talked to somebody in a while, reach out to them. Tell them that you're thinking about them, that you care about them. Because when people that you care the most about, they might be here today, but they might not be there tomorrow. And make sure that you spread the love, tell them that you care about them, and then they mean the most to you. They can go very far in life. So I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. Be safe. I love you all, and I bid you adieu.